North America as we know it today has only remained this way within the past million years. 75 million years ago, during the Campanian epoch of the late Cretaceous, this region was entirely different. A massive interior seaway split into the continent, spanning from Canada to Mexico, likely contributing to a warmer subtropical climate in the surrounding landmass. On the shores, new unique dinosaurs and reptiles emerged into the evolutionary scene, with highly adapted traits. The Hadrosaurs were among the most sophisticated. This Parasaurolophus would likely breathe through its long, hollow crest as a resonating chamber and produce a wide range of calls that echoed through the Cretaceous air. Another example of successful Hadrosauridae were the Maiasaura. Based on discoveries in Montana, these creatures evidently migrated in herds and formed mass nesting grounds. These were among the most important dinosaurs in the debate supporting dinosaurs as warm-blooded animals. However, in the shadow of the foraging herbivores, smaller herbivores would find their own niche. Early Pachycephalosaurs would feed on lower-hanging vegetation. In addition, they had thick skulls of solid bone wielded like a battering ram for self-defense. These skulls had an array of different shapes, and it is believed that these skulls could indicate unique traits ranging from sexual dimorphism to stages of mature growth. Needless to say, the Pachycephalosaur family as a whole was unique in their developments. In this lush primeval landscape, other creatures evolved more outlandish self-defense methods to graze uninterrupted by predators. Among these were the iconic Ankylosaurian dinosaurs. This Nodosaurus would have been grazing on constant alert, but their bodies were covered by a thick armored shell of solid bone, and thorn-like spikes jutting out from their sides all the way down to the tail. A tail which could lash and impale a hasty carnivore. Yet some Ankylosaurs developed even more extreme measures. Euoplocephalus evolved a tail club that could rupture organs and shatter bones of an attacker. The armor of this animal was so sophisticated that even its eyelids were plated. It is believed this creature is the ancestor of Ankylosaurus. In this new age, even the botanical life developed new resistance against the grazing herbivores. Angiosperms, flowering plant life, likely indigestible to most dinosaurs at the time, began thriving across the world, being pollinated by insects that would benefit from the growth of the plant population. However, a new dinosaur family had evolved which was speculated to have developed resistance to these flowers' defenses, and could now graze on them. The Ceratopsians. These dinosaurs would have been the plain grazers of the Cretaceous world. These animals often had razor-sharp beaks for breaking off vegetation and deeply inset cheek teeth to grind down the vegetation, possibly in a side-chewing motion like a cow. Their diet was not their only key adaptation for survival. Ceratopsians were known for their frills and horns. This Avaceratops had long, curved horns to ward off any attackers. It is speculated that the horns may have also been a display to attract a mate. In fact, many Ceratopsian frills have holes or blood vessel impressions in them, which could have indicated coloration in the frill. Some Ceratopsians may have had vibrant displays like that of a flowering plant, and in many different horn formations in each species, like on this Ankylosaurus, it likely served a practical purpose, as well as being a natural display. In dinosaurs like Styracosaurus, this is most evident. With a long, narrow nose horn and 8 horns around the frill like a garland, this animal would have been formidable or even lethal in close-range combat. But their display is among the most spectacular in the Ceratopsian family. In massive, towering conifer forests that blotted out the sun, some animals thrived on the trees. Among the last of the great sauropods, the Titanosaurs filled this niche. Species like Alamosaurus thrived in North America, constantly grazing for nourishment. Some species like the Saltosaurus were peppered in armored osteoderms, and it is believed that this trait was non-exclusive. The Titanosaur family represented the largest animals ever to walk the Earth. While many dinosaurs thrived off plants and trees, ornithomimids may have adapted an omnivorous diet. Direct evidence is scarce, but gastroliths were found in an ornithomimid stomach, indicating at least an herbivorous diet. But some argue they could ingest insects, lizards, or even dinosaur eggs. Another set of strengths this animal would have had were its long raking claws and its long ostrich-like legs, giving it a quick getaway. In the Campanian wetlands dwelled large, unusual carnivores, some evolving to extreme proportions, like the Azhdarchids. Being outcompeted by the birds of the skies, the Azhdarchids are among the last of the great pterosaurs, adapting giraffe-like size and opportunistic feeding pattern with razor-sharp beaks. These animals were highly specialized. This family would later produce the plain-sized Quetzalcoatlus at the end of the Cretaceous. Death lurked in the depths of the water and would resurface to rear its deadly jaws. Enormous crocodilians like the Deinosuchus and its kin dominated the swampland. At 50 feet long, these crocodiles had heads the size of cars and would likely drag many dinosaurs of considerable size down to a watery grave. For the dinosaurs, every drink from the watering hole was a gamble with death. Crocodilians have competed with the dinosaurs since the Triassic, and some have adapted to live on land. Some of these land crocs seemed capable of running great distances, chasing down dinosaurs and attacking them with long, sharp, tusk-like teeth. Even among the dinosaurs, carnivores found their niche in the food chain. The dromaeosaurs were among them. Dromaeosaurs evolved jointed index toes with lethal sickle-like claws to slash and latch onto prey, as well as razor-sharp teeth and large, clawed hands. These dinosaurs may have hunted in packs or feeding frenzies, attacking from multiple directions. Of the large land carnivores, the Tyrannosaurids were at the top of the food chain. Creatures like this juvenile Albertosaurus were among them. While only currently scouring the wetlands for small prey, in just a matter of years, it'll be big enough to hunt down hadrosaurs and other dinosaurs. At full size, Albertosaurus was over 25 feet long and likely hunted in large family packs. This and other Albertosaurs like the Gorgosaurus were in strict competition for dominance. With dagger-like teeth and high sensory vision, smell, and hearing, Gorgosaurus would have been a lethal force in the animal kingdom for carnivore and herbivore alike. Of the Tyrannosaurs, the apex predator was Daspletosaurus. Unlike the Albertosaurs, Daspletosaurus had blunt, bone-crushing jaws and a more robust build. It is believed to have pushed the Albertosaurs to extinction and was likely the ancestor of Tyrannosaurus rex. After the Campanian ended, Earth's biodiversity appeared to decline, with fewer species of dinosaur left before the KT extinction. Beyond a reasonable doubt, Campanian life took new, unique forms and adaptations never before seen, and never quite equaled since.